Oops. 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 What? Guys, what? Oops. 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 Ooh. Oops. I think this is better, guys. This is better. Let's go with this. How have you been, guys? How have you been? How have you been? How have you been? How have you been? I think my hair need. I just don't feel like cutting my hair. I just don't feel like cutting my hair. I just don't feel like cutting my hair, but I'm hungry, so let's fix dinner. Let's get some dinner and then talk. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's get dinner ready. Then we talk, okay? Guys, let me tell you something. If you don't know the family I'm from, it's okay. It's okay if you don't know the family I'm from. But I have seen this thing a lot. Like when people can do something and I do it, they turn around to undermine my abilities. And I'm like, what's going on with people? I remember when I finished my Psych NP program. Hey, this single mother online all of a sudden says she's Psych NP. People, there was this Ghana lady in Europe, either London or Europe, that started talking about, oh, people are buying grades online, people are paying for certifications. Girl, do you know the family I'm from? I'm from a family of teachers. I am a professional teacher. I'm a teacher by profession. In US, I am a professional healthcare worker, okay? And I, if you look at my YouTube specifically, there's a video that opens my platform. Hello, hello, hello. Elijah Rodriguez. Oh, hi, Elijah. How are you? Happy New Year to you. My opening video on YouTube is 6 years old this February 8th. So after 6 years, and if you follow me, you know my story. I don't hide anything. I tell you about when I had text anxiety after I even didn't do well on my PITS first exams after separation, going through divorce court and went back to school, right? And that after that, it's not like I failed, but of course I didn't meet the 75 margin because I didn't finish the test. And I realized that after everything that happened to me, my trauma, I wasn't processing things as fast as I was, because when I went to nursing school to do my LPN, I didn't have to require time. And so I shared all these things with you to encourage people that you certain things happens to you, it affects you. Trauma changes your brain. What's the name? Dementia changes the ventricles of your brain cells. It is clearly going to be showing um on your MRI. Go and watch or read a lot of research about brain injury, about mental health, about trauma, about adverse childhood experiences, and how it changes your brain formation. Christina Matthews. Oh, Christina, how are you? Hi, hi, hi. How are you, Christina? Good to see you. Happy New Year to you too. So you see, I'm talking to my YouTube people. Facebook guys don't send a message, but I'm talking to the people that are communicating with me on YouTube. Thank you guys for coming on board. Jay. Oh, Javian. That's a beautiful name. Javian and Unique. Got you. Anyway, so you see something? Yes, I took my hair off, okay? I took my hair off. I cut my hair short. So you see, I shared my journey to encourage people to also raise awareness, to talk about how trauma affects you, how parental alienation affects you and stuff. So when I became a nurse practitioner, people undermine you. When people can't meet up with who you are, they have to discredit you. And once again, people are doing the same thing when I have announced my book. First of all, I had two editors I tried to use in Ghana. The first person, of course, took the money. I'll deal with her on another when I'm ready. 3,500 cedis, she chopped it. No, nothing. What I wanted or what she said she was going to do, she didn't do it. What happened to you? What happened to me and Cora? What do you mean? What happened to me and Cora? Nothing. Nothing happened. Did Cora say anything happened to me and her? No, nothing happened to me and Cora. Cora is living her best life, and that's what matters, right? So, I did what? The second person I tried to use in Ghana told me that she saw, because I asked ChatGPT how to format. There are certain things I asked ChatGPT, like copyright. I asked ChatGPT, how do I copyright my work? Right? These are things I've been writing for years. There was about 5 or maybe more than that years ago, and I'm looking for that file on my computer, but my computer I'm using now is not the same, so I couldn't get it. But there is this file I even wrote to a media place in New York with my story, pages and pages and pages of that I wrote, and they told me that, oh, the story, it is, I forgot the name of the platform, but they are still on this. They are big, and they cover people's stories, right? So, and they told, of course, they didn't take, obviously, maybe my story didn't meet their criteria, or they saw it as me trying to promote. That was when I think that was not long after I started a power word. So I think that was hello. Don't be rude. Rude about what? Rude about what? Hi, lady. How are you, lady? The gaming hamsters. How are you doing? How is everybody? My YouTube people, how are you guys doing? Beautiful to have you guys on board. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. So, the second editor I tried using in Ghana, he was like, when he saw the column that I copyright section, because I don't know how to copyright, so I went on Google, but I want a more defined example. And that's how do I know that you have to submit your manuscript to the State Department? You go to there's US something, copyright.gov. You go to copyright.gov, specific to US, your country. Every country has their specific way of copyrighting their work. I'm copywriting in US, so it's specific. So my research has to be specific to my geographical location, right? So when he saw that, he said, you use ChatGPT. I'm like, what you talking about? Then I asked him, so even if I don't know what I'm doing, do you think I'll be able to yield a result from ChatGPT? And let me tell you something. If you go to publish your book, I've seen where on Amazon they ask you, did you use AI? I said no. And I think down the line, there's going to be policies and laws that will be created, that if you use people's work, copyright and stuff, you can AI to do stuff, they may sanction, or they may not give you the same credibility or what you deserve, like unlike people who don't use AI, right? So don't think you are deceiving anybody. It will catch up with you. So when the guy said that, I'm like, first of all, he asked so many questions. The more he asked, the more I learn one or two things. The more I know that, the sizes of books are different. Every time I engage with somebody, I'm learning new things, right, about how to go about this, launching this book, publishing the book. But the same way, I also get to know who is capable of helping me and who is not. When I send these manuscripts to both of the Kenyan editors I'm using, instantly they send me, after we talk through email and WhatsApp, they send me contracts. Like instantly, you know that these are people that know what they are doing. They have knowledge of what they like, and they are experts in doing this. Right? These are people that have experts in doing this. It's like you go and see a doctor. If the doctor is new, they don't know what you will know. If you go and anything you want to do, if you're talking with somebody that you want to hire them, like the book cover, for instance, is I will know. I know what I want, and I know if you have the one I finally ended up with. The first design he provided for the parental alienation, that's what we kept, except making changes, making sure the where the writings are bold enough, can be read legibly and stuff like that. Instantly, you know that these people have expertise in what you want. So why is it that when someone put in more work, I don't need you to trust my work or anything. The work speaks for itself. Even the state approves they have not approved it, but they have recommended. They talk nicely about the policy proposal I submitted. So what made you think that I just use AI to submit something? Why is it that people like to discredit people? This is like when people undermines you, people underrates your abilities, what people wish they could do and they are unable to do. If they see you do it, they have to discredit you for it. Why do we have this desire to undermine or be jealous? To me, I see it as jealousy. Yes, it's jealousy. You can do something, somebody is doing it. In the whole Africa, who has taught anybody about parental alienation? If you go to YouTube, the video that is pinned as my opening tells you that February 8th this year, Epawawa will be 6 years old. If you watch that video and you go back to 6 years, my earlier videos, they teach you. It's not like what I do these days because I don't have time. I'm always exhausted trying to be a parent, working and all that. I was teaching, I was researching. I will actually read the research paper. I will go to the library, I will print them. And the people even advise me instead use like a streaming app, so that I will have the things up there and I'll be reading it instead of opening the paper and do this. People were vested into the teaching then, because I was vested into it, right? It's not like today that I'm not so active. So if you don't follow me, you don't know how long I've been doing this and what even brought me to teaching about parental alienation to begin with. Aside my story, I didn't know what I was dealing with was parental alienation. It is through my school, advanced studies, not Saito studies, doing master's degree. That is when I was in the child and adolescent rotation. What does that tell you? That means to tell you I have invested. I was highly vested into this concept and this project. I wasn't even thinking of this anytime soon. I wasn't. So what makes you think that something you can do, if someone did it, it means they didn't do it themselves? There are people writing books for people. You can say, go and talk to them. Publishers are there that you can tell them your vision, tell them the story, and they will write a whole book for you. This is not that though. This is work. This is hard work, years of work. When I finally decided sometime last year to get serious, it was in a TikTok that someone was talking. I said, I have this thing somewhere. So I went to looking for my things I've been writing. And I was reading to them, and the lady was like, so I was even working on the parental alienation, not the healing book. And there are people I go, so where are you reading from? Which book are you reading from? I said, that's my own book I'm writing. It's just that it's not completed. And they told me, oh, it's good just as it is. Just go ahead and publish it just as it is. That is what motivated me to increase my efforts to go and look for all the different files. I have if you go to my computer, I have my book, my new book, my book, my book. I have so many titles of things in my book. So I just have to go and look for each file and see where with what fits. Over the years, I have made many attempts at writing books. So I have different files. Okay. And I shared that on Facebook. I told them that if you are dealing with anything like this, you never know if in the future you write a book or you won't write a book. The best advice I can give you is start journaling. Start journaling, because you can just turn that journal into chapters. You can just go back to that chapter, that journal. So always have a journal if you are dealing with any narcissistic engagement, trauma, and stuff like that. I have advised people for that. So why is it that as people, when someone is doing something, instead of supporting them, we want to discredit them? And I'm not that person. So why am I even doing this video? Somebody read my book today on Amazon, and she's like, wow, the more you read it, the more you want to read more, the more you're looking forward to more, right? And I say, yeah, that's the whole point, so that to keep you interested in wanting to know more about this concept, because this is a concept that we deal with, but nobody talks about. So I'm very vested into getting people to read it. But if you don't read it, that's okay. The few that will read it, hopefully the world reads it, right? That's the whole point. But the people that reads it, they are going to be blessed with the knowledge and the information, and to even protect themselves, their generations. I am very much like, I know what this book will do to anybody that reads it. I was very intentional about writing these books. So that is why I was particular. Go and ask my book cover designer. I'm very particular about what I bring to the world. I was vested in it. I was intentional. And anybody that reads this book, just write me a review on what's the name, YouTube. Did I say YouTube? I mean, whether even you can even send me your review in the chat, in my inbox. I'm on Instagram, Epa Worldwide, Facebook, Mam Leiko Godwins, Epa Worldwide. I don't know if my Epa message is opened up, but on Instagram, on TikTok, Epa Worldwide, you will see me. Here, write me a comment with what you've thought of when you read the book. So after I was talking with the lady about it, then one of my the nurses was like, so the book, did you write it with AI or what? I'm like, I was straight up. I said, I don't like when people insult your intelligence. How are you going to write this book with AI? A book with specific kind of information you want to give. You can research, right? Obviously, I have done that. You can research so that the knowledge you want to impact aligns, and it's a clinical book too. So if you don't just go and write anything. I was looking at one of the lines today, and the editor put in nutri generation or nutri cognition something, and I'm like, where is this coming from? Then I said neuro something, neurocognition or neurocommunication, something that sounds more better. So I went back to look at the whole manuscript again that I sent to her, and it makes sense. That language was maybe, when you are trying to edit and correct something, you maybe how maybe you have a Grammarly or something, and then it tries to change the word for you, but sometimes you don't necessarily have to change the words. You don't. And that's what happened. So I had to change the whole paragraph again this morning. And these are the reasons why there were delays with the healing book, from the healing book coming out. I'm very intentional and deliberate about these books, because what I went through wasn't joke. It wasn't fun. It's not anything I want my worst enemy to to get involved with or to happen to my worst enemy. So I want to help you prevent it. I want to help the reader to be able to understand what happened to them and what is even happening to them every stage in the healing journey. This is your, whether you are there and you don't know whether to leave or not, whether you are there and you are intending to stay. I have clients now from Facebook that followed me from to TikTok that paid me, just even as recent of last week, paid me to have one-on-one with them. And they are actively living, and their situation, they have to be tactful. And thank God they themselves, because of the long teaching I've done, they followed me for long. So when they needed help, they knew where to go. They came and traced me. This woman, if I show you, I won't do it, of course. But if you see, she literally was begging me to meet with her, because I stopped that nonsense where people can, oh, give me discount, do this. I stop it. If you want to meet with me, you know how expensive therapy is. So don't come and expect me to meet with you free. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. If you want me to read you can send me a DM. I'll read it and respond. But I will not meet with you, talk with you 5 minutes, 1 minute. It's not happening. I've done that. I've done that sacrifice already. A pair of white time. I've done it. I'm not doing that this time around, okay? We are in an era where you need to heal, but without knowing understanding what happened, why it happened, how to come out of it, and then deciding that you want to do the work. Doing the work includes investing into a knowledge, like a book, like this, investing to seek a professional support, investing to have groups that provides you support. Unfortunately, I don't have the luxury these days, so I don't come online to do teaching. That would have been another wonderful escape for you to come and learn. People learned when I was busy trying to give knowledge, but people also don't support. So, and I have bills to pay, right? Knowledge is expensive. I'm trying to do my doctorate now on DNP, and it's expensive. I look at it, I ask myself, do I want to do that when I have a child going to college? A whole lot. You get it? So I'm not going to be able to do those things like I used to, but I'm going to be able to help you through paid services. Simple as that. Buy the book. The book, if I have time, take Facebook, we are going to have to end. If you want to still be here, you can join me on YouTube. The battery is dying, so I'm going to end the Facebook live, okay? Thank you. But I'm coming to the story. So my friend at work today, my co-worker at work today, asked me that silly question. Oh my God. I'm calm and quiet. So I think people think they can just throw things at me. Well, and I'm very vocal. Like, I'll tell you a story. A week ago or 2 weeks ago, we're working short and somebody don't want to do what they're supposed to do. And then, every time a patient needs something, she will go, she will come, like, it doesn't make sense. She will not help the patient. She will refer the patient to people. She will refer the patient to you. So I decided to not even avail myself of that energy. Then she came to me and said, I need to go and do something. What? And that she need to use the bathroom. Okay, I'm discharging the patient. I'm doing patient assessment. Go ahead and use your bathroom. That's bathroom over there. You can go. I don't need to come and sit there for you to do it. Do it. They know we are short. I'm here. I'm doing this short. You to go and do what you want to do. This is after she left the floor multiple times. I didn't even know she wanted to use the bathroom off the floor. So when I said that, then she said, oh, this is what night shift was. I'm like, excuse me? You don't even know me. Night shift don't know me. Me, I'm a diligent worker. I wouldn't be there. I am light. My work is light. Every time I hear people talk about me, when people talk about my work, I'm a diligent worker. I'm intentional about my work. I do my work to my best ability. I don't say, oh, this my subordinate is this, and wait on them. No. No. I do what I need to do. I do what I need to do to support, and I do what is supposed to be done for my clients. So right away I said, what you talking about? They don't know me. They don't work with me. That is triangulation, and I'm not going to sit here and make you feel relevant and make me think, and then start bearing grudge. I'm not doing that. So yes, as quiet as I am. When the night shift came during report, I confronted everybody in front of her. I said, what you were telling this person about me, what was that? What she said, you said this and that and that. What is that about? Have you ever worked with me? You don't even know. I've never worked with you. Have you observed or experienced working with me? So what was that about? My dear, come and see. She was shocked. She didn't know. Yes, you're not gonna come and make me be walking around on eggshells and stuff like that. No, I'm gonna come to work in my confidence shoes and walk on your head top, because I'm doing what is ethically right for my job prescription or description and for my my client. It's not going to be based on your staff splitting, psychological grooming, manipulative tactics. It's not going to happen. I'm gone past those phases in my life. Okay, so they were shocked. Similar thing with today. I didn't back down. I instantly I responded. I said, what is that about? What do you mean by AI? I don't like when people try to insult your intelligence. Point right there. That is just how it came. She was shocked. Yes, because when you are quiet, I'm not a person that, I'm not an ambivalent person, bitter, always. I stay to myself. I don't talk. I will talk. Now these days I'm even more vocal. I get in, people are having conversation. I chip in and talk. Yes, don't gone are the days I don't even do that. But despite the fact that I do that, I stay in my corner. I stay in my lane. I don't do all those backbiting at work, hating people. If I sense you hate me, I stay in my corner. I don't, no. Instantly, I told her that, like, I said, I don't like when people, what do you mean by AI? Do you know the extent of work that went into this? My second book, not this one is, I think it's 173 right now. The second book, as of this morning, it was 417 pages, but it's not fitting the size we needed in Amazon. So she just reformatted it, which I'm going to upload it to see if it fits this time. So she did a larger size, 6.9, and now it's like 300 or 2 something. It's about around the 300 area instead of 4 something, right? Because of the size now, which I prefer that, because it's more it will be legible, and hopefully the tables will fit where they need to fit, right? Because they are giving you practical things to do. You need to do them if you want to heal. You need to, it's like going to your therapist. So that's like your therapy companion, right? So you need to be able to follow these prompts in that this is what is happening. This is why it's happening. This is what your nervous system is responding to. What is happening? This is what your nervous system is making you respond to. This is how you're going to change it. So in that sequence, right? So that's the work we did today. I was at work, but she did it. So I'm going to see it now when I go upstairs, and then I will see if it's appropriate, and I will upload right away. So my question is, why is it that when people can't do what you've done, obviously you're not writing a book because you probably never went through anything. You never had anything that would prompt you to write a book. You get it? If you watch my YouTube videos for all these years, they told you how I got to know about what parental alienation is. I'm in nursing school, nurse practitioner school. You do adult rotation, adult psych. Then you do child and adolescent psych rotation. Then you do family therapy rotation, family and group therapy rotation. Then you do individual rotation, individual therapy rotation. So in that child and adolescent rotation, whilst I was doing those extensive research every day after day, assignment papers, and I was reading one of the research, and I saw the extensive information about parental alienation. And that's why I said, this is what I've been dealing with, but I didn't know it has a name, let alone knowing that it has this world of research. Parental alienation has been in existence, just that people don't know about, people are not talking about it much. Go and see those videos I've shared, I have shared the parents of parental alienation, the people that did initial researches on parental alienation and stuff, to tell you that I just sat down one day and dreamt about the word parental alienation and say, hey, when I know about parental alienation, there was no AI in my life. I didn't even know what AI was. I didn't experience AI. I didn't know nothing about AI. So why is it that when you can do something and someone is doing it, you have to undermine their effort? But why am I saying that? I'm saying that to you listening and watching so that you get to know that in this life, you have to do you. You have to appreciate you. You have to find what makes you confident, what makes you feel confident, and act upon it, because you know what? People want to make you feel like you are nothing. I'm not saying I'm something. I don't want to feel like I'm something. Me, the only thing that makes me feel like I'm something is money. Money makes me feel like I'm something, because money make me pay my bills. Money right now, I need money to send my kids to college. Money will make me comfortable in life. Right now, I'm talking to you. They have increased HOA again in these people's community here. They have increased HOA again. Hello, hello, hello. Evangelist Fred, how are you? Hi, Collie. I can read. I don't understand your listen. LLM. Someone said, "Ma'am, something says that LLMs like ChatGPT was the fastest adopted technology ever. We are still trying to get used to it." Exactly. Exactly. The thing that ChatGPT thing, we just slept like this, dozed off, and it became a thing. And it is still being revolving. And it is still revolving. It is still. So there is no way I will sit down and write set books with AI when I don't even know nothing about the concepts. There is no way. So I'm begging you, don't let people insult your intelligence. You don't need to be in their face and force them to have faith in you or believe in you. Let me tell you, even if it's one person that buys this book, I know that person. Even a whole state department, state speaker's office has sent me a reply telling me how it was well-structured policy brief that I submitted. A whole state speaker, a state representative, anybody. There is no way that anybody will read this book and think it wasn't a well-structured book. You will find value in it. You will find help in it. You will find, in the book, the first one is already out. It's on Amazon. That's the title on the thumbnail that you see. Breaking and Mending the Bond. Healing the Hidden Wounds of Parental Alienation. And then the second one is Healing from Narcissistic Love. And then, the subtopic is there. Title is there. I'll post that soon. I'll do another video in the near future, and maybe tomorrow. I'm not working tomorrow, so I'll do that. So if you are interested, you can stop by. Thank you. Bon appetit. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know English. Oh, you don't know English? I think that on Amazon you can read the book in different languages, because I published it for it to be worldwide. If you go to Amazon, you can read the book. Right now, there's a promotion going on. But my suggestion to you, if you go and it tells you read it for free. Please don't. It's not free. It happened to my coworker today. She thought no, when they say read it for free and you choose that option, it's going for Amazon. Amazon still charged her $10. Instead of doing that and be paying $10 every month for the Kindle subscription, it's better you pay the $9.99 and you have access to it for life. So pay the $9.99 instead of paying Amazon $9.99 in the name of free. So she started it in the morning because she thought, oh, I have a Kindle account, this is it. But you haven't even renewed your subscription. So what happened is by 3:30 p.m. she got a notification her account was charged. Yep, her account was charged. So be very mindful. That's my suggestion. When you go there, pay the $9.99. They say buy it instead of paying. Tomorrow the paperback sample that I requested, I'll receive it tomorrow, and then I'll do a live to show it to you guys, so that and then that will also give me assurance that okay, it's well aligned, it came out well. So this right now is the format. The content is fine, it's the format. So once I review it and it's okay, then I will now order it, so you can put your pre-order for me to ship it to you. Okay. And then I said that I paid a lot of money for editing. This morning I even paid $50 because I still have to pay like $300 because I want quality. I don't want to just send you put anything on the market. So I can't believe people, they don't respect you, so they have to disrespect you. They have to, but no, you can't disrespect me because I don't even need your respect. My respect will come from people who know me, people who actually experience me, people who read this book. When you read a book, you will know it's not an ordinary book. It's a book that someone actually sat down, thought of it, organized it, put it together. And not only that, paid lots of money to editors to edit it. So always put your head up high and don't let people try to make you insignificant, because they think when they make you insignificant, then it makes them feel content or happy. You are significant all by yourself. God built you and made you bold, beautiful, confident in his own image. So don't let anybody's utterances or perception of you change who you are or your values or your worth. The way people see you should matter if you are doing something wrong. But if you know you are doing everything right, the way people see you shouldn't matter. And guess what? Amazon asked, did I do this with AI? I said, no. You don't think if I did, Amazon wouldn't pick up on it? You don't think so? Anyway, you have a good night. Thanks for coming. Thanks for listening. I hope the book helps you. I hope it serves your need. Make sure you go to Amazon and look for the book, okay? It is Breaking and Mending the Bonds, Healing the Hidden Wounds of Parental Alienation. All right. I love you guys. Have a wonderful night. God bless you. I'll see you again soon. Tomorrow I'm off. I choose to not work. So I'll go to church and I will see you in the evening. I'll talk to you. Hopefully I will see the book come in the mail before this time. If I see the book, I'll be live. Either way, I'll be live tomorrow night, so we can talk a little bit more about the book. Okay. All right. Thank you. Have a good night. And don't forget to share, like, subscribe. Thank you.